Hey everyone, Crystal here with Vintage Booth Pro. Today I am exploring some Goodwills to see if they are worth it anymore. I kind of think they're not, and your time is likely spent better at estate sales and maybe locally owned thrift stores that actually help your community. And of course, if you're a wholesaler, like ordering from wholesale companies. So I have a few hours tonight, so I'm going to hit up a couple of Goodwills, maybe 3, and I'm going to take you with me. So come shopping with me at Goodwill, and hey, we might be surprised. You never know. So here we are at our first stop. So all of the Goodwills in my area have recently gone through a renovation, and so they kind of all look the same with furniture kind of on the left and the back. And I still have this thing that drives me crazy. Is I find a nice piece of furniture that I might like, but someone's taken the tag and left to either never return or, maybe they're in the store, who knows. But you can just kind of get an example of some of the pricing that I have in mind. I thought these were okay, but you see that was originally $5.99 and Goodwill has it marked $5.09 and it's a little chipped up. So I think that is, just par for the course at Goodwill's. Candlesticks. I love candlesticks, but no matter how beautiful and ornate they are, they do not sell in my booth. How about you? So I always like to dig through the artwork. You never know what you're going to find. It could be something unique or out of the ordinary, but all I found here was a lot of mass-produced stuff that doesn't really sell well for me in my booth. So just have to keep looking, but it is always important to dig. Bottom of the shelf, that's where I've always had the best luck. And hidden things that are hidden behind other things. I am always on the lookout for unique frames. This one for $2, not that unique and kind of looked fake. So someone in my Facebook community mentioned that they stock up on wood frames, any kind of unique frames, brass frames, and they are great smalls that sell very consistently. So speaking of digging at Goodwill, I was looking and kind of basically really had to get in underneath some shelving here to look at this. This was $609, and when I saw that it was from Sugar Boo Design Company, I immediately picked it up because I know that is a very expensive retailer, and I just like the unique look of that little bird. But I guess you can see lots of junk here, nothing really great. I did sort of like this piece of furniture, but I'm only picking up furniture right now that's perfect as is. I have too many other projects going, so I don't need anything else to work on right now. Okay, so these curio cabinets are honestly really good for display cabinets in your vintage booth, but I feel like they're always free somewhere if you look on Facebook Marketplace. So that one was missing shelves too. So look on Facebook Marketplace before you spend any money on that. So just more kind of random things. You really have to kind of take time, and if you see anything unique, kind of look it up and see if it's worth anything. And those ginger jars, I don't know if you noticed on the bottom shelf, of course hidden on the bottom shelf, but they were a little overpriced, so I did not pick those up. So this guy meets the vibe for my booth, and I would have picked him up, but he was $13 and very light, like not very well made. So I passed. And I love Santas, but I have way too much Christmas already. So here's what I picked up at that Goodwill. The Sugar Boo Designs piece for $609, that wood pedestal bowl for $2. This planter was only $4 and in excellent condition. Halloween I always pick up throughout the year, and that was $1, so it just needs a little cleanup. And this beautiful crystal wreath candle holder, I'm going to pop on eBay and see if it can sell before Christmas. This is a gold and silver etched Asian piece of art, so I thought that was unique. Orchids have been selling really fast. Anytime I find them, I pick them up, and I did love this beautiful children's artwork. only for $209. So this next Goodwill is about 45 minutes away from me, and honestly, I love it. I feel like I always find treasures here, and today they had just a ton of linens, and thought that was beautiful. But linens for me are a really long selling item, and so I love them if they're super unique, but just know that they're going to sit a while. I did find some tablecloths, some lace pieces here, and once I looked through it, because I do love them, they were pretty stained up, so I decided to pass on those. Found a little piece here that I love, this mirrored little stand, but someone had taken the price on it, so I cannot purchase it. But lots of decently priced furniture, but like I said, I'm not in the position to upcycle anything right now. I have too much other things to go on, but you can kind of see the prices and compare them with your area. So you really have to dig around underneath the shelves and look around for things here at Goodwill. I did find this huge sweet tea sign. It was $9.99. I really liked it. It looked like it came from Rhines, honestly, and I will put a link to the video where I visited Rhines Wholesale in Ringgold, Georgia, but it looked like it came from there, and I kind of liked it, but it's too big for my booth. I just don't have room for it right now. So I think this is my favorite aisle at Goodwill's when I do go, kind of the wood and basket aisle. You never know what you're going to find. Like this thing, kind of unique. It was a little too unique. I wasn't sure what to do with it. But I love digging through the signs, and you just never know what you'll find. Okay, would you have picked up this picnic basket? It is obviously beautiful. Okay shape, only $4. Picnic baskets sit and sit for years for me, so I decided to pass on it, but I would love to know if you would have picked it up. So here's what I did pick up. These little bird candles were super cute and only $2 for 3 of them. This sign needs a little work. I thought it was hilarious though. This beautiful painting was $2. The frame was messed up, so I need to fix that. These pineapple things sell super fast in my booth for some reason, just kind of shelf sitters. And finally, this beautiful plant stand. So I ran out of time. I can't make it to the third one in time before they close, but I actually had a lot of fun. I always have that, dopamine kick when you're out thrifting. So I found a few treasures. Was it worth it to spend the time and gas money going from store to store? It's tough to say. I mean, I found a few good things. I just think you'd find a lot more at your local estate sales and yard sales if you have time to do that. But yeah, let me know what you think in the comments below. Is it worth it? Are Goodwill's worth it anymore? I love my local thrift stores. I will always patronize those guys because they're doing a ton of good in the community. Goodwill, I just like to see what's there. And I will tell you the last one that I didn't make it to is the one closest to me, and I never find anything lately. It is just a complete waste of time. So I hate to say that. But let me know your thoughts. Do you still go to Goodwill, or do you have other ways to shop? So let me know. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one.